I'm Manouk Akopyan. Thank you for tuning in, and thank you to our partners, personal injury attorney Nelson Gevorkyan. Let's talk about the fight. Beterbiev, Bivol. What was your assessment of Bivol's performance in this one?
You know, it was a very close fight like the other one. It was a good fight. I think the first fight, Bivol won. I think Bivol won this fight again. And it's a great fight. Two fighters that are in their prime, and they're the monsters of the division. So it was a tough fight for both of them. And I think it was a great fight.
Going into the fight, when I talked to David, he told me he was picking Bivol in this one, and it ended up being true. He said, I understand I might have to wait for the trilogy in order to get my turn at the winner. But it did end up being Bivol. Were you surprised that Beterbiev couldn't find that second gear like he did in the first fight?
No, to me it was the same. Like I said, um, it was a great fight. They did the best that they could. But to me, it looked like the same fight. To be honest with you, I think if they have a trilogy, it's going to be the same thing to me.
And Bivol wins again, you think?
And probably Bivol wins again. He it seems like he is a little bit younger. He's more active and he throws a little bit more punches. I think Bivol better be. It's a little bit slower. You know, and for that kind of boxing, we've seen the two fights are, in my opinion, they're the same fights. What are we going to see in the third fight?
Gotcha. Yeah, and it also speaks to the testament of both guys' chins, right? Especially Bivol being able to take Beterbiev's power. Was he able to take Benavidez's power, your son's power, back in those sparring
I
matches
don't know.
back in
We'll
the
have to
day?
see. I can't tell you if he's going to be able to take his power or we're going to be able to take his power. That's why we want to make that fight because we don't know. We'll see when we fight. And I think David has a great chin. Bivol has a great chin. Beterbiev has a great chin. We will have to wait and see until that fight gets made. And then we can access everything and see. But I think either or is going to be an exciting fight because David comes forward and he throws a lot of punches. And I mean, it's going to be an action fight that I can guarantee.
Everyone's wondering, Jose, what's next for David? Can you offer just a glimpse or a clue as to what's next?
So there's so many good things. I think that David's in a great position right now. Everybody knows David, the Mexican monster. He's in a great position. We can fight Beterbiev. We can fight Bivol. We can fight Callan Smith. Now that he looked good, he won. Zurdo Ramirez. There's so much in the table right now. We can fight now Bivol, and then the winner of that can fight Beterbiev, or we can fight. So many things right now that we can do. So I think we're happy. We're in a good position. We're just trying to figure it out. What's next for David? But we are working super hard. Right after that fight, we started working, and everything looks good.
Yeah, what the thing with trilogies is you don't have to see the fight three times in a row. The trilogy could happen at another time as well too. I think a lot of people want
Yeah,
to see
that's what
David
I'm
get.
saying. That's what I'm saying. They're trying to see also what's gonna happen. They're also working on that. Like I said, if we can fight, it doesn't matter. Both of the fighters are dangerous. We can fight Beterbiev, we can fight Bivol, and then they can fight themselves. At the end of the day, like I said, it will be very exciting to see how David looks against them, and then the winner of that can fight Beterbiev again. It's
Yeah, just
it's an easy thing to do.
it's a great time to be a light heavyweight. It's a great time to be a cruiserweight as well too. It seems like there's a lot of amazing fights that could be happening throughout those divisions. Who would you like to see David fight next? If it was up to you?
If it was up to me, man, I would love to face Beterbiev. I mean, Bivol, then fight Beterbiev, and then fight Sudo Ramirez. That would be my dream, and that would be something that I would like. Or we can do Beterbiev. We could do Bivol. We could do Callan Smith. We could do Beterbiev, and then we could do Surdo.
And I actually talked with Zurdo earlier this week as well too. He told me he wants to fight with David. He said there's a lot of respect between you guys,
Yeah,
but
no. At one time, if you know, if you go look back and you see when he won his first title with
Arthur
King
Abraham.
Arthur, yeah, I was there in his corner. You know, I was part of his team, and we were sparring a lot. You know, we have nothing but respect. It will be an honor to face Surdo Ramirez. He's a great friend, a great fighter, and you know, why not? You know, fight each other. You know, I think it's a sport. It's a great thing. He'll be happy. We'll be happy, and you know, we get to make money together. That's what
Absolutely.
friends do.
He said the exact same thing he said. He said we'll make great money. It'll be like Barrera Marquez, two Mexicans fighting against each other, and at the end, we'll shake hands and hopefully do it again. Uh, what was the
Yeah,
sparring
exactly.
matches
And
like
that's
with David though?
That was a great sparring. You know, it was really good back and forth. You know, it was just great sparring. You know, Surdo Ramirez is a great fighter. You know, left-hander, young. So it was great, man. It was great.
Uh, and then with Bivol, do you feel like I feel like David had such a great experience with Bivol during sparring, which is why he feels so confident. Is that fair to say that David got the
No,
better
well, no,
exchanges?
no, that has nothing. That has nothing to do. You know, we want to fight him because he's one of the best. He's an animal. He's proven himself. You know, he's one of the division and the monster of the divisions. You know, that's the reason we want to fight him. Sparring and all that has nothing to do with this. You know, sparring, it was a long time ago, and some people don't take it serious. You know, as when you're gonna fight. So we don't focus on that. You know, the reason we want to fight him is because he's the best right now. You know, he's the undisputed right now. You know, so we that's the reason we wanted to fight him, and we wanted to fight him before also because we know he was one of the best fighters in the world right now.
How about with weights, Jose? Is David okay going up and down from cruiserweight to light heavyweight at this point, if for the right fights?
At this point he feels really good. He has the height for it. He feels good at 168. He feels good at 175, and he could go cruiserweight also. You know, he has the height for it, and it's just about adjusting and putting a little bit more weight, not too much. He's right in the middle, so he could go down or he could go up.
So we're talking about the entire landscape here, Jose, and it sounds like David could perhaps even consider 168. Is there a chance for Canelo once and for all? I know this is the $1 million question, but do you feel you're closer to a Canelo fight now or still further away?
Well, now Canelo working with His Excellency Turkey Al Hashim. I think it's a really, if somebody can make that fight, Turkey Al Hashim is the one. You know, with all that money. You know, I think he could put up all that money that Canelo's asking for the $200 million. I think it's possible. You know, now Turkey Al Hashim wants to work with David, so I think that's a big maybe yes, you know, an opportunity to make that fight happen. And I think it's more doable. So we're excited about that. But like I said, we're not going to sit here and wait for Canelo. We got other fights. We got Bivol, we got Beterbiev, we got Cannon Smith now, and we got Surdo Ramirez. So we're going to continue. If there's a fight that the His Excellency Turkey Al wants to do with Canelo and David, we're down for it. We could do 168, not a problem. Hopefully, we can get all those belts at 175, and we can fight for all those belts, the 168 and the 175s.
Double undisputed. I love it. And I love the fact that you feel you're closer to the fight now. Obviously, with Canelo joining Riyadh season and David having conversations as well too, it seems like there could be some momentum building in that direction. But I guess let's talk about Canelo's upcoming fights this year. How do you feel about him versus William Skull and Terence Crawford?
Yeah, I don't really care about Canelo, man. To be honest with you, he could do whatever he wants. I'm not interested. I'm not, I got better things to do than, watch those fights, to be honest with you. The people want to see a real fight. Uh, so I no comment on that, to be honest with you. We're focusing on what we're doing. I don't really care about what he does.
Gotcha. Obviously, the William Skull fight is on one side, but Terence Crawford, a lot of people are excited about that one. Do you, as a boxing fan, get excited
He's,
about
he's
that?
too he's too small, man. He's too little, man. That's why, like I said, I don't want to comment. I don't want to do anything because he's too small. It's like us trying to fight Usyk. Heavyweight. It's too much weight.
Gotcha. So I'll leave you with this, Jose. How was your experience in Saudi Arabia like? What were the meetings like? Can you offer us some details?
Everything was good. We want to thank His Excellency Turki Al for bringing us over there. He got us over there in first class airplane. He got us really nice hotels, really good seats at the event. Unfortunately, we had to leave because our plane left at 2:30 and the flight started at 1:30 p.m. And everything was great. It was a good experience. We met with Turkey. David met Turki Al and super happy about the experience.
Well, hopefully, there's some groundwork there for the meetings to continue the conversations off of, and looking forward to seeing what's next for David. Is there a date in the back of your mind that you think would be great for David's return?
Yeah, no, we're looking for um, maybe August, September, maybe that's what we're looking for. But like I said, right now there's so many options. We just gotta see what's going on and what's gonna happen with the trilogy. But we're ready. We're ready to get back in camp, and I know a lot of good things are gonna happen. So we're excited about everything that's going on. Like I always tell David, we gotta be ready because at the end of the day, if they do the trilogy, if somebody gets injured, we go in. And we just have to stay ready and positive and I believe that we're in a good position right now. So we're happy where we at and happy with our performances. And I think the people want to see these big fights.
That's a great idea you just proposed, Jose, having David as a co-main event. If they do end
Yeah,
up going with the trilogy, right?
exactly. And that would be a great thing. It's not about with us, it's not about egos. We fought in co-main events with Tank and we just want to fight. We want to display our talent and we could be a co-main event, for whoever.
Well, looking forward to seeing what 2025 looks like for Team Benavidez. Jose, congratulations on all the success with David last year as well too, and looking forward to seeing what's in store for you guys in 2025 as well.
All right. Thank you. I want to thank all the fans. Thank you for the interview and have a great day.